Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Charlene Randall, and we talk about financial news and stories on this channel. So we've been keeping up with the latest SNAP updates due to the government shutdown. So apparently there has been an appeal made against the order of SNAP benefits in 100% uh, for benefits for individuals who receive benefits. There was uh, directed to disperse 50% and then 65% and then 100% of full benefits to be restored for the month of November. And then the dates were confusing. And now apparently there has been a appeal made against 100% full SNAP benefits. Now, this is just going back and forth with basically the same issue that started. That's basically from the beginning. Because I mean, how would you not know calculations and numbers ahead of time before, it's asked and requested? Because you already know that, people are basically expecting their benefits, right? Because this is what is usual. So what's not usual is the government shutdown. So people are expecting 100% regular benefits, right? And then you say, okay, no, we're going to give you 50% and then 65%. And then this. But like I said, that is what is normal. But you would know this uh, when this all started, what the numbers would be. So now there's a discrepancy, I guess, with the numbers and how much it's going to cost. But you already knew, how much it would cost or what is spent per, you know, month, or how much public benefits people receive. So let's go look into this video right here, where she's talking about this that just happened. Actually, you can see the date is November 7th, 25.
Breaking news on a Friday night, Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson just temporarily paused a federal district court judge's order that would have required the Trump administration to pay out 100% of SNAP benefits. DOJ made the emergency.
So there was a appeal in request to halt the 100% of benefits.
Emergency request around 6:45 p.m. tonight to the justice who oversees emergency requests like this out of the First Circuit, saying that if they were forced to comply with the district court judge's order, they would have to pay out $4 billion tonight, and that doing so would endanger child nutrition programs, including the National School Lunch Program.
Okay, so what I don't understand with this, the rationale of endangering one program and endangering another program. It's because one program is not being looked at as also a need, as that program is also, a need or usual.
The government argued that this unprecedented injunction makes a mockery of the separation of powers and that this is money Congress failed to appropriate, and Congress has the power of the purse, so this is a problem that only Congress can fix.
So most people was expecting this to be a Congress issue, because this is the whole reason why, this is, messy as it is now.
Jackson made it clear that an emergency stay was required to give the First Circuit Court of Appeals time to decide whether a full stay is required rather than a temporary administrative stay.
So a full stay or temporary administrative stay, emergency stay. Let me tell you what the definition is. An emergency stay is a temporary halt on a legal proceeding or action granted to prevent immediate and irreparable harm while the court considers a more formal request. It is sought in urgent situations, such as when an um, individual is facing imminent deportation, something serious, something really emergency situation. Okay, so or another court is set to take effect very soon. To obtain one, a party must typically demonstrate that standard procedures are not fast enough and that they will suffer significant harm if the stay is not granted. So basically, what they're saying is that one program is going to affect the other program because of the amount that actually has to be taken from this particular account. So, wouldn't it be best to uh, for them to actually open up the government, and that should be the decision that is being looked at more uh, than not doing what's normal or usual for people. Like this is I guess it's basically the process that they're going through, and what they feel they needs to be done. But I think we'll we'll see, because this definitely, you don't want to take from one program for another program, but you also don't want to not give people something that they need and then blame the people or blame that program for the interruption of another program. Like that doesn't really make sense. If it's an emergency
And she says plainly that her stay expires 48 hours after the resolution of the request by the government to the First Circuit.
So that's happened yesterday, actually. So I guess most states are sending out benefits from what we're hearing, but let's just.
Breaking news. So Frumpy Dumps USDA just
Okay, let me.
sent out a memo to the states saying that they will fully fund the SNAP program for the month of November. This is despite the fact that just this morning, Frumpy Dumps DOJ filed an emergency request to halt the judge's decision for them to fully fund the SNAP program. Let's talk. This memo just went out to the states saying that FNS is working toward implementing November's 2025 full benefit issuance in compliance with the November 6, 2025 order from the District Court of Rhode Island. Later today, FNS will complete the processes necessary to make funds available to support your subsequent transmittal of full issuance files to your EBT processor. So like I told y'all, the Frumpy Dump administration filed an emergency request with the appeals court asking them to halt the judge's order that required them to fully fund the SNAP program. They were trying to send $4.85 billion, and the SNAP program needs $8 billion to be fully funded. The judge told them they need to go ahead and find that money instead of saying make it enough. Now, the appeals court gave the complainants until noon today to respond.
So the judge is saying the same thing, that they basically should fund the program, because why wouldn't they take all of that into consideration from the beginning? Like they knew the numbers then from the beginning.
Respond to Frumpy Dump's emergency request. So I don't know if this is Frumpy Dump's administration trying to pretend like they're complying with the order so they can get the emergency request. I really don't know what this is, or they intend to fully fund it. I strongly doubt it. I strongly doubt that they intend to fully fund it. I believe that this is just a ruse, so it looks like they are complying with the judge's orders while the emergency request is being considered. But I want to know what y'all think. Do y'all agree with me? Because I really don't think that the Frumpy Dump administration wants to fund the SNAP program, especially considering what he said yesterday about lazy people being on SNAP, and that the Biden administration inflated SNAP and now there's so many people that shouldn't be on it. You know, all of those things he said yesterday. I don't think they want to fund it, but I want to know what y'all think. Put it in the comments and I'll keep you guys updated. All right, y'all, put your thoughts in the comments. It's Double D Mo for the Black Street News. All right, we got.
So basically, yeah, it seems like they were told to go ahead and fund the program, and you know they are slowly getting to it. But you know, with all of this, now it's another program. It's so much going on. The government just needs to figure something out so that because it's only going to, in my opinion, make things more, make things worse when it comes to what the problems are. If one problem is always going to lead to, another problem, I keep saying it's like a domino effect. So I don't know. What do you think about them and trying to put a halt on the 100% when most states already said, okay, we're going to fully fund SNAP programs? Like, why is it this big? It seems like it's some miscommunication that people, are not getting. I don't know. But what do you think about this overall at this point? Let me know what you think in the comments. Join the conversation, and I'll see you in the next video.